Hi, welcome back to our channel. As I said, Magda this week is in Poland, and this week actually is Baby Loss Awareness Week. So I thought, because I'm on my own and because it's Baby Loss Awareness, I will share with you my experience about baby losses and my TTC story. So I'm doing this not because I don't want any pity or anything. I just want to share, and I would like to this situation not to be a taboo, because I think sometimes people don't tell you they had a miscarriage until you tell them you had one. I discovered a lot of people telling me, oh yes, I had one, oh yes, I had two. And why we don't talk about why we treat it like it's a secret or something not important to talk about. To say is baby loss is a loss. Baby loss brings grief, brings pain, a big massive pain. I wouldn't wish to anybody this pain. So me and my husband got married in May 2018, and straight away we tried to have a child, to have a baby. So we tried, and it didn't come very early. It didn't come straight away. But in August 2018, while we were moving in this house where we are, I discovered to be pregnant, and I was very happy, and my husband was very happy. We all were very happy, but it didn't last long. It didn't last long because I had what they call a chemical pregnancy. So my pregnancy didn't go, and I lost the baby very early. Like I was like probably between 4 and 5 weeks pregnant. But we've been to the doctor because I was of course I knew it because I did take a test, because we were trying to have a baby. So I was conscious to be pregnant, but the doctor said you couldn't even know that you were pregnant, because it's just, you could think it was just 2 or 3 days, 2 or 3 days late of your period. So don't worry, can happen. A lot of women have this and they don't even know. Try again, don't worry. So we tried again. Yeah, February I got pregnant again, and we were over the moon again. We were over the moon, and we did tell our families, Magdalena and Chris, and the due date was 21st of November. So it's nearly there. I'm nearly there, but unfortunately without baby, because at 8 weeks and 4 days I lost my baby. Well, the story is longer because I did have an early scan, because I was worried, and I was telling to my husband, I want to know what's going on because of our previous miscarriage. So I was worried. I thought, I know it's stupid, or I want to make sure everything is all right. Then I started to bleed, I rang the doctor and I said I would like to have an early scan, and they said no, don't worry, the bleeding can be something normal, there is not need to have another scan. You can bleed for all the pregnancy, but I was sure it wasn't the case. I was sure something was going wrong. So I booked myself a private scan. So at that point I was 7 weeks and I was still bleeding a bit on and off, but the nausea was there. So I was telling myself, it probably is you, that you're too worried about everything gonna be alright. But I wanted to do the scan, so I booked it, gone to do the scan in a private studio, and the scanner person, I don't know how to call it, put the ultrasound on my belly. I could see that something was wrong because the baby was quite invisible. It was so little that you couldn't even see it if you didn't focus on it. I could see the gestational sac, but the baby was too small for the weeks I wore. And actually in those weeks you can even hear the heartbeats, but they couldn't find the heartbeat. But they said it's probably because it's too early, come back in a week, we'll give you a free scan and we'll see if everything is alright. But I knew it again, I knew it, that something was wrong. So I gone to 1 week later to have another scan, but the scanner lady couldn't see the baby at all this time. But she said it's probably our machine, I don't know, go to the hospital and got checked. So cutting the the story short, I rang the doctor. I got straight away from the studio, the private studio, to the doctor office, and I booked an appointment. I talked to the doctor, I told what was going on, and at that point the bleeding was thought that I was spotting, so I had some brown discharge. But I said, I want to know what's going on, please refer me to EU, so it's early pregnancy unit. And he did refer me. I had an appointment, I can't remember now, but not long after. I've gone to do the scan, and they did an internal scan, and they could see the baby, but it was measuring 6 weeks and a half instead of the 8 weeks I was at that point. They said to me the same, come back in a week and we'll see if it's growing. So 4 days later, 8 weeks and 4 days, actually 8 weeks and 3 days, on a night I had pain. So pain that it was, I know because I had my daughter in a natural birth, so I know the pain. It was a strange pain, very similar to labor. I rang the hospital, the maternity unit, because they give me a number. I rang the hospital and I said, I'm having pain and I'm bleeding, because I started to bleed again. And they said, if you didn't pass any cloth, don't worry, it can be normal, take a paracetamol. I said, honestly, the pain is very, very strong. I don't think the paracetamol could do anything. Can I come? And they said, if you come, we can't do anything. Anything else that give you some cocodamol. Said, well, if that's the case, I'll stay at home. They said ring us if something change, if you pass any cloth like wrist, that will be a miscarriage. If not, just trying to rest as much as you can and see if it goes. So I took the paracetamol, I bended the two in my bed, and after 2 hours the pain is gone. Day after I was quite fine. I think I didn't bleed a lot. Night time again, the pain even worse than the night before. My husband was saying ring the hospital. I said I don't want to ring the hospital to have the same answer again. They're not going to do anything anyway, because they're not going to do anything, so it's no point to ring the hospital. So I stayed at home. I took some paracetamol, but this time the pain didn't go. I spent all night in pain, and the morning, early morning, got to the toilet and I passed the baby. I saw it in the toilet. It was shocking, I think. I took it from the toilet and touched it because I wanted to know if, it sounds stupid, but I wanted to know if it was the baby. I don't know. I was in shock, I was terrified. Soon I passed the baby, the pain is gone, and I started to bleed. So I rang the hospital and I told them what happened, and they said they're gonna give me a scan in a few days to see if everything was gone. So I spent those few days in bed crying, and I've gone to do the scan, to give me an internal scan again, and it was empty. My uterus was empty, nothing was there, and it felt like to lose my baby again. It really did. I don't know, listening the words to say everything is gone, well, all is clear. It's been like a knife in my heart. Either if I knew it, it's been like, yes, it is. It is. It's gone. My baby's gone. My baby's not here anymore. Since then, I had an emptiness, sense of emptiness that is never healed. It's never gone away. I'm sorry if I'm not looking at you. I got a window behind, so, and I don't. It's not easy for me to look my face while I'm saying this without crying. So just prefer watching outside if you don't mind. So it's been tough. It's been hard. So I spent most of the days in bed or on the sofa. I didn't have any prompting to do anything. You know, I didn't want to do anything, and I'm just closing myself. And thank God my job, to my workplace, they've been very, very nice. They gave me some day off, and also I had an annual leave week, so I had the time to recover. Then I've been to the doctor again, been to the doctor, talked, and they said if you don't have a third miscarriage, we can't do anything. This was another knife in my heart, because that means if it doesn't go well, if I'm trying again and it doesn't go well, and I need to relive all of this, and I don't know if I got the strength to do it. They said that no, it can be that you didn't be lucky. Usually everything will be alright, everything is fine. It's very rare that a woman got 2 or 3 miscarriages in a row, but don't worry, can be normal. Try again. So, like you do with the lottery, because I felt like they were saying me, oh yeah, buy another ticket of the lottery and try again. But we did. Not really like the previous times. It wasn't like, oh yes, I want a baby. It was like, let's try again. Mainly because in my heart I knew that I had to have the third miscarriage. Sounds awful, but that's what it is. So I said, if it doesn't go well, I have to have this miscarriage to be taken seriously from the NHS. That I honestly think is horrible. Getting a woman through this 3 times before to do anything is horrible, and it's not fair. But I said, maybe it will go well, so let's try again. But we left it very easy this time, so if it will happen, if it not, no. It happened again. So I got pregnant again in July. Yes, in July. And I don't know why, but I felt very positive. And my husband was very positive, so probably it just influenced me. But I felt very positive. I said, okay, the doctor are saying that it's very rare, that I will have another miscarriage, everything is going to be alright. I was telling myself, if you are positive, you will feel better, and you will feel positive, and the pregnancy will take your positivity and go forward. We at that time was Magdalena and Chris' birthday, so we gone in Derbyshire to a lodge with the family to have a party. But that night I wasn't drinking. Nobody knew it. I was pregnant, apart Chris and Magda. But I wasn't drinking. I was sat on the sofa because I said I want to take all the precaution. I don't want to do anything wrong. I don't want to be putting myself at risk. So I was sat on the sofa, and I clearly didn't remember. I told to myself, I don't feel pregnant anymore. But straight away I thought, oh my god, Alessia, stop thinking negative. It's probably because you're worried. But that evening I really felt not pregnant anymore. Because you know, do you? You know when you are. I gone in bed, wake up in the night. I didn't have any pain, anything. I just gone to the toilet, and when I'm white, there was some blood, and then more blood, and then more blood. And I lost the baby again because I took some pregnancy tests a couple of days after, and they were fainting. So I had another miscarriage. The third one. This time of course I was upset, but I was I wasn't surprised. I don't know how to describe him. And I thought, well, this is the point when the NHS need to take me seriously now. I don't want to hear anymore is bad luck. I don't want to hear anymore try again. I don't want to hear nothing. So I've just gone to the doctor, soon I've been back, and they said, oh, probably it's bad luck. I said, no, it's not bad luck. And I did some research before to go to the doctor, and I said, you can refer me now, because it's 3 miscarriage. I had 2 living child, but now it's 3 miscarriage, and it's 10 years apart from the last child. So I had, and also it's with different partner. So now you can refer me, and I know who to. I did the research on the internet, and I found it at Tommy's clinic. Tommy's is a volunteer association, correct me if I'm wrong, but of doctors and midwives and specialists, and it's a clinic specialized in miscarriage and stillborn. So they got 3 clinic or more, but the clinics that will take my case, so 3 miscarriage in a row with living child, Birmingham and Coventry. So I said to the doctor, I want a referral for Coventry, and he was like, I don't know this clinic, I don't know what it is, but I'll do my research and I'll ring you, and if it's the case I will refer you. So after 1 day or 2, he rang me back and said, you're right, and I referred you to Coventry. So I received a letter saying that I will see a doctor. I don't remember the surname. His initial is with a Q. That's the only thing I remember. I will see this doctor on the 15th of November. So the doctor told us to not try again until we will see the specialist. So we're not. So this is it. This is my story, and I think it's good to share. Good to share because outside in the world, in the normal world, nobody talks about it. Nobody. I really feel like nobody takes you seriously just because the baby is not a formed baby. It's a baby in the process. It's still a baby. That's my concern. It's still a baby, and I'm still a mom of 3 angels now. 3 little spirits, 3 little souls that are not with me anymore. I did have this miscarriage tattoo to remember them, and I need to add the 3rd one. I didn't do it yet, but that's all I got now, and the emptiness is not gone. It's not gone. This is my story. I'm sharing it because I was searching on YouTube for other stories, other women that gone through this, because the doctor doesn't say anything. The GP are not helping. The NHS is not helping, and I felt so alone. But you're not alone, and if you need to know anything, or you want to make a question, or you just want to tell me your story, comment down below, send me an email, get in contact. Don't be alone, don't suffer alone, don't cry alone, or stay strong. And I will update you on the 15th of November and tell you what's going on. Thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.